Welcome back to another Build in Public update, weeks 46 and 47. For Swiftbrief, or SEO outline generator, we have signed up to a Black Friday deal list. This was kind of like a form we had to submit. A lot of good deals and tools on the landing page, and luckily we got accepted. So I'm pretty happy about this. I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything for us, but I don't really calculate money in, money out with these kind of situations. And then for 2 weeks from now, we have a part-time launch scheduled. We have a lot of work still to do. A lot of things still up in the air, but we did a homepage redesign last week, which I've talked about in the other update. And we are just, grinding away on all these different issues. All right, for Maid of Speeches, or Maid of Honor and Best Man Speech Generator, we have done an analysis of the kind of 3 different categories that we have. So we have a Maid of Honor speeches, we have Best Man speeches, and we have wedding vows. And I've done a breakdown of the different steps of the funnel, the main steps, right? So this is how many people are landing on the actual landing page, how many people from the landing page then go on to, or what percentage of people actually opens the app. And then the third step is how many people actually end up paying that are on the app. So it's basically just the percentage, the conversion rate of the people that land on the actual app. Right, so here we can see that Maid of Honor looks pretty good. I think for Maid of Honor, we have the highest leverage in trying to figure out how we can get more people from the landing page onto the actual app, and just get them to kind of see the value of the tool first. And then for Best Man speeches, I think that percentage looks better. However, obviously the order conversion is quite bad, right? I mean, this sample size is much smaller, but I think it's big enough, and it includes like a part-time launch, so I think that kind of skews the results. But we need to make sure that we can get a baseline here for this, most likely by just running some ads to have a general idea of, let's say, 2,000 users that come through search, because right now through search there's not that much going on. Most of the traffic here is through search, so that we can get an idea about the actual conversion here. And then for the vow stuff, I think it's mainly getting traffic to again, like, gather a kind of baseline to then do further experiments, right? I think if we see here that people are not very likely to end up paying for a speech, there's things we can do around monetizing, let's say, free users, offering the speech for free, and then kind of finding partners or similar that we can use to monetize kind of in the back end, right? But we need to get more data in order to make that decision. All right, and then I have done some changes to be able to run A/B tests. So we want to test what happens before we kind of build the whole outline and speech, so that you can get the whole speech for free, and then we can kind of blur it out, which I think talked about last week. We want to just see how this looks for just giving more messages for free. It's not the whole speech, so it's just halfway there, but this change was quite easy to make, and the kind of blurred speech is much harder. So this is just like a quick win and a quick test. And I'll keep you posted on how that experiment goes. I hope that it will help to raise conversion, but as we've seen here, conversion is already quite high. So I think it's not gonna do a whole lot. It's just a sandbox experiment. What's good about these is that they build on the same app, right? So if one change makes sense for one of them, we can just roll that out across all 3, and hopefully it will behave similarly, depending on obviously the kind of segment of users, which should be quite uniform, at least across the Best Man and the Maid of Honor speech generator. All right, that's it. Subscribe if any of this stuff sounds interesting. You can do that below, and I'll see you next week. All right, cheers.